Hi, I'm Daria, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet pumpkin candy ball. Welcome back to Daria Crochet Life. On this channel I share simple step-by-step knitting and crochet tutorials, so you can create beautiful handmade projects. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced crafter, there is something here for everyone. Let's get started. Alright, let's talk about materials and tools that we'll need for today's tutorial. So first of all, you will need a yarn. The most important part is the color. So I happen to have this yarn in orange color that I really like. So this is Drops Nepal. And it's actually a very good yarn. It's very affordable, and it is 50 grams, 75 meters or 82 yards, and it consists of 65% wool and 35% alpaca. I really like this yarn. That's why I have a lot in stash, and I have some left over, and I think it's going to be perfect for this project that I'm going to do today. So we will need, I feel that we'll need more than one ball, so that's why I prepared two balls, because I want to crochet with two strands together. And this yarn asked for a 5mm crochet hook, and that's exactly what I'm gonna use. But you may say, like, wait a second, that's gonna be too thick. Yeah, that's what I want. I want it to be very tight. I want it to hold shape very well. So that's why if you're going to change yarn and you will work in two strands together, so you can take the same hook that is recommended on the label. Or you know what, you can experiment, you can try different hook sizes and find the one that you like, but the fabric should be very tight. Okay, so then we will need tapestry needle to weave in all the ends at the end. We will need scissors, and stitch marker is crucial, so try to pick the one that you can open and close, because we will work in rounds, and if you lose your beginning of the round, that would be very sad. Okay, let's go crocheting. Alright, so first I'm taking two yarn strands together like this, and I will work with two of them as it's one, so I pretend this is just one yarn strand. And the first thing that we need to do is a magic loop. So put the working yarn on your table with short end going to the left. Then you need to create a loop. It should go down like this. Then you need to get this intersection with your thumb and middle finger like that. Put the working yarn over your index, and these two fingers will hold the working yarn, because we need this part to a little bit tense. Insert your hook right into the circle, catch the yarn from top and bring it to the front. Then I like to hold right under the loop, because I need to make one chain. Yarn over and pull through. All right, so after that we will start doing our first row. In the first row we need to make 6 single crochet, and all of them will go right into the circle, right into the middle. So when you do that, make sure that you go under both this short end and your circle, and if you work like me with two strands, so keep that in mind as well. So I insert, then I do yarn over, pull through, have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both of them. So this is my first single crochet. I need to make 6 exactly the same way, right into the middle. Okay, when you have 6 stitches, please count them. If everything is good, so then you take this short end and start pulling it to close the hole. That's what you should have. Then you can take the stitch marker and place it on the last stitch under 2 loops like this. So treat it as the space where you will put your hook, like when you go around, and on the next round you will insert your hook into this hole. So that's exactly where you're supposed to put your stitch marker. All right, for the second round we need to make 6 increases. The trick is to find where, like the first stitch, where do we begin? I like to count backwards, so the stitch with the stitch marker is number 6. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and this is 1. Especially at the very beginning, be very careful because it can be very tight, and make sure you are going under all of your strands. And we need to make an increase. What is increase? Increase is when you do 2 stitches into the same hole. So that's what I'm doing right now. I did my first increase. Into first hole, I made 2 single crochet. So now I will do the same thing, so keep doing increases to the marker. Marker is installed on the last stitch, so when we come to the marker, that is sign for us that that's it, that's the end of the round. So you keep doing increases in each stitch. And at the end of this round, please count your stitches. You should have 12 single crochet. If you have different number of stitches, you have to remake it. You should end up with 12. Okay, when you come to the marker, you need to take it away, put it on the table, do your last stitch. In my case, that's increase. And then don't forget to put marker back on the last stitch under 2 loops, like this, and close the marker. Count your stitches. You should have 12 all around. If everything is okay, you can start doing row number 3. So we start with 1 increase, and then you do 1 single crochet. In the next hole, I do just 1 stitch. And then I repeat this: 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet. So you repeat this to the end of this round. 1 increase, and then 1 single crochet. So work like this to the end of this round, and at the end, please count your stitches. You should have 18 single crochet, and don't forget to lift the marker up. That's what you should have after making row 3. For the row 4, we need to do 1 increase, and then 2 single crochet. Each of them will go into their own stitches. So I'm doing my first single crochet, and then I go into the next stitch doing the second one. So now you need to repeat this pattern. So 1 increase, 2 single crochet all around. In total, you repeat it 6 times. 1 increase, 2 single crochet. And at the end of this round, you will have 24 stitches. Row 5, we start with 1 increase, and then 3 single crochet. Each of them will go into their own space. Okay, so then you need to repeat 1 increase and then 3 single crochet all around to the end. And please count your stitches. At the end, you should have 30 single crochet. Round 6, you start with 1 increase, and then 4 single crochet. Each of them go into their own space. Then repeat this 1 increase and 4 single crochet to the end of this round. In total, you repeat it 6 times. And then count your stitches. You should have 36 single crochet at the end of this round. Row 7, we start with 1 increase, and then 5 single crochet. Each of them go into their own space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you need to repeat this 1 increase and 5 single crochet 5 more times. In total, you repeat it 6 times. And at the end of this round, you will have 42 stitches. Row 8, you start with 1 increase and then 6 single crochet. Then you need to repeat this 1 increase 6 single crochet to the end of this round. And at the end of this round, please count your stitches. You should have 48 single crochet. Row 9, we start as per usual with 1 increase and then we do 7 single crochet. And you need to repeat this part 1 increase 7 single crochet to the end of this round. And at the end of this round, you will have 54 stitches. So 1 increase 7 to the end of this round. Row 9, we start as per usual with 1 increase and then we do 7 single crochet. And you need to repeat this part 1 increase 7 single crochet to the end of this round. And at the end of this round, you will have 54 stitches. So 1 increase 7 to the end of this round. Row 9, we start with 1 increase and then 8 single crochet. And you need to repeat it 1 increase 8 single crochet 6 times in total. And at the end of this round, count your stitches. You should have 60 single crochet at the end. Row 11, we start with 1 increase and then 9 single crochet. And you repeat it 1 increase 9 single crochet to the end of this round. And at the end of the round, you should have 66 stitches. And that's going to be our last increase round. After that, we'll do something different. So please count your stitches and I'll see you at the end of this round. All right, so that's the base of our bowl. So next 5 rounds, you will work exactly the same way. I'm going to show you the next round and you will do next 5 rounds exactly the same way. So we start with 1 increase. And then you need to do 4 single crochet. Each of them go into their own space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, we need to make a decrease. How to make a decrease? Insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and stop. Go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and you should have 3 loops on the hook. After that, make yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That is our decrease. Then we have to do another 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you keep repeating this to the end of this round. So 1 increase, 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, 4 single crochet. And you do it for 5 rows. 1 increase, 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, 4 single crochet. Work like this to the end of the round, and I'll see you after these 5 rounds. Okay, so that's what I have so far. I made my 5 rows, and as you can see, it's already have a shape. All right, now I start the very last round, and it's very easy to do. I need to make 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I do it only at the beginning. This is not part of my repeat. Now I start to repeat. 1 decrease, and then 9 single crochet. And I need to repeat this 1 decrease, 9 single crochet, 1 decrease, 9 single crochet. So in total I repeat it 5 times, and at the end I finish with 1 decrease and 3 single crochet. But I'll see you when you repeat 1 decrease, 9 single crochet 5 times. I'll see you after that. Okay, at the end of this row you need to make last decrease, and you finish with 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and we don't need marker anymore. Let's do our last single crochet. 3, and we need to close the circle. We will do a slip stitch. So insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through the stitch and through the loop and tighten that. So then we can cut the excess yarn. So I like to leave a little bit longer end, so it'll be easy to weave that in later. And pull this end through the remaining loop and tighten that. Okay, so now we need to weave in all of these yarn ends, and that's gonna be it, and that will be the end of this project. So let me show you how I weave in end. So I take tapestry needle, I thread the yarn end through the tapestry needle, and then I like to do it from the wrong side. I need to find any loop that is close to my yarn end, and then I insert my needle under that loop and pull through like that. And I repeat this step over and over again several times. The only thing, please be careful and try to find the closest loop to your working yarn. Don't do big jumps. Don't go too far from your needle. And it's good when you change direction. If you go down, if you go to the left, if you go to the right, you can go under several loops at the same time, as long as it's not like far from your yarn end. Okay, I think that's enough. So then we can take scissors and you can cut the excess yarn. Now let's weave in the same way all the other yarn ends. All right, so I was weaving in all the yarn ends and I flipped my bowl over, and you know what? I like it this way way more. So I think I'm gonna do the right side inside and the wrong side outside, because it just holds the shape better and it looks like little pumpkin, little carved pumpkin. All right, that's it what I want to show you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions on how to crochet this pumpkin bowl. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a stitch. See you in the next tutorial.